Now we will discuss about change in quantity supplied, expansion or contraction in the supply. What is this? A movement along the supply curve is caused by changes in the price of a goods. Other things remain constant. It is also called change in quantity supplied of the commodity. Movement along the supply curve is of two types: expansion of supply and contraction of supply. So here, first of all, we will discuss about that when the quantity of supply of a commodity changes due to change in its own price, keeping other factors constant. Again, it is known as change in quantity supply. So we will discuss here the two conditions, expansion or contraction. Here we will discuss about that. So first is change in quantity leads to the movement of the supply, upward and downward movement. If the upward movement is there, it is known as expansion of supply. If downward movement is there, then it is called the contraction in supply. So expansion or extraction of the supply, when the quantity supplied rises due to rise in price, it is extension of supply or increase in the quantity supplied. For example, you can take an example of a very simple thing. For example, potato are there or tomatoes are there. If the tomatoes rate is 5 rupees, then the supplier is not selling much quantity. But when the price of the tomato was 40 rupees or 50 rupees, they want or they willing to sell it because they will get more profit for that. So it is called expansion or extraction of the supply, or its curve is going to the upward movement always, because when the quantity, when the price is increasing here from PO to P1, the quantity is also increasing from the PO to P1. So this is the expansion of the supply. This is the contraction. Contraction means when? What is meant by contraction? When the quantity supplied falls due to the fall in the price. It is called contraction of the supply or decreasing in the quantity of supply. You can see here with the help of this example or help of this curve, when the quantity was when the price was very high, then the quantity we have to sold like this much. When the price go downwards, quantity is also lesser. Again the price goes down, the quantity is also sold by them very less. Likewise, that when the quantity is PO, then the price is PO, then the price quantity is O. So this is the thing, when because more the more all of us have want to do what we want to earn more to more profit. So this is called the thing that shift. Now we will discuss about change in supply, shift, increasing or decreasing in the supply. Supply curve is drawn to show the relationship between the price and the quantity supply of the commodity. Assuming all other factors being constant, however, the factors are bounded to change sooner or later. A change is one of the other factors shift from the supply curve. For example, increasing in the tax on the commodity will raise the cost of the production. With the fall of the profit margin, producer may decrease its supply. Even though its market price has not changed, such decreases in the supply, those prices has not changed, cannot be presented by the original supply curve. It is lead to the shift in the supply curve. When the supply of a commodity changes due to change in any factor, other factor, own price of a commodity, it is known as change in supply. Okay, not a contraction or expansion. It is called change in supply because of other factors. You can say like that. I will give a simple example. When the supply is less due to some other reasons, then it is called change in supply. But if it was there is increasing or decreasing in the supply because of the price, it is called contraction or expansion. Okay, now it is clear. Now let's start change in supply. So the change in supply, a shift of supply, price of the other commodities, states of the technology, cost of production, or the government policies. All these are, because of all these are change in supply. So these factors, if these factors are constant, then there is no change. But if they are increasing or decreasing, so that is affected to the supply also. So increase in supply, when supply of a commodity rises due to the favorable change in the factor other than price of a commodity, it is called increase in supply. Favorable changes means improvement in the techniques of the production, fall in the price of related goods, fall in the cost of production, fall in the taxes. All these things help the producer to earn more and more profit. So what they are doing, they will just increase their supply in the market. Increase of supply in the market, the diagram are showing like this. Increase in supply defines as a more supply at the same price. Let's say it's supply at the lower price. So here it will shows like that. The quantity is this, the price is this. When the price falls, the quantity is also falls. So this is the curve shows them S1 and S and S1. When the price is higher, so the S is shown here, and the price is lower, it is shown by the S1. Now decrease in supply. Decrease in supply refers to a fall in the supply of the commodity caused due to any factor other than own price of the commodity. In case of supply fall at the same price, supply remains same even in the higher price. It leads to the leftward shift in the supply curve as seen in the figure. Why it has happened? First of all, we will discuss about the cause of itself. Obsolete techniques of the production, increasing the price of the related goods, increasing the cost of production, rise in taxes. These are the reasons. Now we will discuss about the points. Means curve. So here it is given decrease in supply is defined as the same quantity supplied at the higher price of the less quantity supplied at the same time. Means here the curve is shifted from S to S1, decreases. It will decrease in the quantity because the other factors work there. So these are the two reasons for them. Now I will conclude that chapter. In this chapter, we will discuss about the supply. What is the meaning of the supply? What is how the law of supply works? What are the determinants, individual and market supply? Here we will discuss about expansion and contraction of the supply, increasing and decreasing the supply of the different factors. So this is the chapter. Now I will send the notes to you.